My name is Judy Geffen, and I'm Bubbles Horwitz's, but Bubbles Duman Horwitz's daughter. And Bubbles was number 7 of the 8 sisters, and my daddy used to call her lucky number 7. And I grew up with 7 aunts that were like 7 mothers, right? Bubbles was not the normal sister in the fact that she was, as far as I'm concerned, always made everything nice and good and peacemaker. But as life would have it, she had terrible, terrible arthritis, of which Grandpa Dubin gave to everybody, unrestricted. And one of her hobbies was to bake. If Mom didn't feel good, she'd get up and bake all night long. And you'd wake up in the morning and you'd see from one end of the counter to the other sweet rolls and Mandelbrot and pies and cakes and everything. And it was her hobby. And she was gifted in having capability of tasting something and duplicating it and making it that much better. One of our cousins, Leslie Mack, was terribly allergic to milk. So in order to get sweets into him, she substituted out milk for fruit juice. And this is a trade secret. So, long story short, Bubbles was, I say, the original organization lady, didn't know what to do with herself. My folks bought a restaurant in Pasadena, and every time Bubby put out a cake, it sold instantly. And one day, we were swimming over at the house, and Bubbles started the afternoon off with a carrot cake. And my son David, who is here, said to her, "Bubby, this is the best thing I've ever tasted in my life." He was 12 years old, and he said, "We can't deny everybody of this." And my daddy used to say, when everybody raved about the food, "Pass the plate. You should appreciate it." So from that day to maybe a year later, I planned as to see whether it really was a place for Bubbles Baking Company in the food world. To say we were an instant success, I'm not bragging, but we were, because nobody had ever tasted a carrot cake before 1970. So we did 25 years of the most gorgeous, sexy cakes, most expensive. Omaha Steaks carried our stuff 10 years ago for $45 a cake. And I don't know whose they've got now. The company was sold, but I brought you pictures so you can see that. Who wants to help me open this up? This is the beginning of a brochure. Can you see these? This was our famous carrot cake. This is a carrot cake. And we had a Black Forest, a La Contessa.
Why she never gained an ounce, even though she did all this stuff.
Here's a picture of Bubbles. Barbara wants to tell me why she never gained an ounce.
Because she used to taste it and spit it out.
That's right. Then we did fruit tarts. And then we did a line of mousses. And we did Mandarin chocolate cheesecake. I'm sure at one time or another, anybody that was in Chicago got a lot of these cakes because Bubby used to bring them in all the time. Anyway, that was one of our selections. Then we did a line called California Gold, which really saved the company because when everybody went to family restaurants, we had to have those. These were the more expensive ones. And the company is still in existence. Bubbles had a full-page spread in the LA Times because we never gave our recipes secrets away. And now that she's gone, I don't have a problem with them. And she was an amazing lady and lived till 92. I think most of the cousins felt like she was a second grandma to them also. And my kids were doubly blessed to have Bubby around the corner. And my father just was the happiest man alive. She was a great wife as well.